Welcome to our exciting journey into the world of coffee, which today will take us deep into the painstaking details of how it gets to your cup, from magnificent plantation sites across broad ranges of Brazil to eccentric animal-aided methods of Asia. Well, get ready for an interesting exposure to facts about this highly popular beverage. We will look into the amazing natural drying process in Brazil, where the cherries of coffee bask under the sun to develop those incredible flavors. But that's not all. We'll also take you on a wild adventure to Asia, where monkeys and elephants play surprising roles in coffee production. Yes, you heard that right. In Indonesia, monkeys are trained to pick ripe cherries, while in Thailand, elephants help digest the fruit, enhancing the bean's flavor profile. From harvesting techniques to roasting methods, whether it's light, medium, or dark roast, this video will cover it all. You'll learn about the different processing methods and how each step contributes to the final taste of your coffee. So get ready, fill up your favorite mug, and get ready for a caffeinated journey like no other. Now let's take an enlightening tour to Brazil, the powerhouse in the production of coffee. Can you imagine that this South American nation produces 2.68 million tons of coffee every year? Yes, it is from the 18th century that Brazil has been producing coffee. And all this is due to the ideal growing conditions that include warm temperatures, rich fertile soil, and high altitudes, which create a perfect environment for the plants to grow. As we journey through the coffee landscape of Brazil, we will discover the reasons for this achievement. Across this large country, there are expansively spread out plantations where the sun stands tall in the fields, maturing the coffee cherries. This climatic condition permits strong growth of plants and helps at the time of harvest. Unique in Brazil, however, is the miraculous drying process that occurs after the cherries are harvested and lay in the sun to create rich flavors naturally. The purpose of doing this is certainly to speed up processing, but mainly to affect the taste profile of the beans themselves, especially that of Brazilian coffee worldwide. But that is not all. Brazil is also known for its quality. It mainly produces Arabica beans, whose smooth and aromatic qualities are highly regarded by coffee aficionados. Accounting for about 69% of its output, Brazil is well set in terms of Arabica production in the global coffee market. The most interesting technique, starting the journey of coffee from a tree to a cup, is the natural or dry method in Brazil. Still astonishingly effective, it is a very simple technique that lets the Brazilian coffee variety shine. The beans, after the coffee cherries have been picked, are carefully laid out under the warm Brazilian sun to dry for about 15 to 25 days. During this period, a sort of magic develops. The cherries begin to ferment slightly, thereby enhancing the flavor profile of the beans within. This fermentation is of the essence. It actually develops the natural sugars and acids of the cherries and gets them prepared for an even more complex and aromatic coffee. After this period of drying, the cherries are then hulled, where the outermost skin is removed and the green coffee beans finally appear. This will be the few beans that will make their way to your cup of coffee, bearing the specific characteristics from Brazil. Yet one should not forget that this is no easy job. Throughout the year, the Brazilian farmers toil under indefinite climatic conditions, which does much harm to their produce. During such periods of unfavorable weather, like heavy rainfall or drought, the crop losses may be as high as 50%. These fluctuations, aside from affecting farmers' incomes, affect world coffee supplies too. Despite all these obstacles, it is still quality that comes first for Brazilian farmers. Probably the most labor-intensive and important practice in the whole process of coffee harvesting is selective methods of hand-picking. Skilled workers selectively pick up the ripest cherries from the trees. Each cherry is checked according to color and firmness, securing that only the fruit of the best quality will undergo further processing. It is only this attentive attitude to the tiniest details that makes Brazilian coffee stand out and be of high quality.
Coffee is a beloved beverage enjoyed by millions around the world, and its journey from bean to cup is a fascinating process that involves careful cultivation, processing, and preparation.
In Brazil, coffee beans thrive in distinct seasonal cycles. They grow during the wet season, when ample rainfall nourishes the plants, and are harvested in the dry winter months. This seasonal rhythm is crucial for producing high-quality beans, as the right conditions ensure optimal ripeness and flavor development. When it comes to harvesting coffee, the terrain plays a significant role. In flatter regions, large machines are employed to efficiently collect the cherries. These machines can cover vast areas quickly, making them ideal for large-scale farms. However, in hilly or mountainous terrains, hand-picking is the preferred method. Skilled workers carefully select only the ripest cherries, ensuring that the quality of the coffee remains high. This labor-intensive process not only preserves the integrity of the beans, but also supports local communities. Once harvested, coffee cherries undergo processing to extract the beans. After this stage, grinding is essential for preparing coffee for brewing. The grind size can greatly affect the flavor and strength of your cup. Different brewing methods require specific grind sizes. Drip coffee. This method typically uses a medium grind. The water flows through the coffee grounds at a steady rate, extracting flavors evenly. French press. For this method, a coarser grind is preferred. The larger particles allow for a longer steeping time without over-extraction, resulting in a rich and full-bodied brew. Choosing the right grind size is crucial for achieving the desired taste and aroma in your coffee. After grinding, packaging becomes an important step in preserving freshness and flavor. Coffee is sensitive to air, light, and moisture, so proper packaging helps maintain its quality. Many roasters use vacuum-sealed bags or airtight containers to keep coffee fresh until it reaches consumers. This attention to detail ensures that when you open a bag of freshly roasted coffee, you experience its full range of aromas and flavors. Now let's travel across the globe to Asia, where coffee production takes on a different twist with the help of animals. In the lush landscapes of Indonesia, a unique partnership between people and nature flourishes in coffee production. Here, playful monkeys become skilled workers, expertly picking ripe coffee cherries. Their natural instinct for selecting the best fruits makes them invaluable allies in producing high-quality coffee. Truly a delightful example of monkey business. One of the most fascinating coffees in the world is Kopi Luwak, made with the help of the Asian palm civet. This small mammal loves coffee cherries, and after consuming them, the beans undergo a natural fermentation process in its stomach, enhancing their flavor profile to create a smooth and complex cup. Farmers then collect the beans from the civet's droppings, a traditional practice that results in a rare coffee that can sell for up to $600 a pound. This high price reflects both the labor involved and the unique flavors produced. However, ethical concerns arise with Kopi Luwak production. Many civets are captured and caged on plantations, raising questions about their welfare as they transition from pests to prize animals sought after by tourists and coffee lovers. Another intriguing phenomenon is monkey coffee, primarily found in India and Taiwan. Unlike Kopi Luwak, monkeys do not digest the beans. Instead, they pick ripe cherries, chew them briefly, and spit out the seeds. Farmers then gather these chewed seeds for processing, resulting in a rare coffee that boasts sweetness and a complex flavor profile. In Thailand, elephants play a remarkable role in coffee production, showcasing their intelligence and unique ability to enhance flavor. These gentle giants consume ripe coffee cherries, and as the cherries pass through their digestive systems, a natural fermentation process transforms the beans. The result is black ivory coffee, a rich, smooth brew with floral notes that stands out from any other. This innovative method not only produces a distinctive coffee, but also supports environmental sustainability. By farming with elephants, local communities can earn a living while helping to conserve these magnificent animals, many of whom have been rescued from difficult situations. Each elephant is cared for by dedicated mohts who ensure their well-being while assisting in the coffee-making process. The journey begins when elephants feast on coffee cherries, supplemented with bananas and rice. After 12 to 72 hours of fermentation in their digestive systems, the beans emerge in their dung, requiring skillful collection. Because each batch yields only a small quantity of beans, black ivory coffee is among the rarest and most expensive coffees in the world, priced up to $1,100 per kilogram. Once harvested, green coffee beans are roasted to unlock their flavors. Roasting can range from light to dark. Light roast preserves more of the original bean flavor with higher acidity. Medium roast balances acidity and body for a sweeter taste. Dark roast offers a strong flavor with reduced acidity, often featuring chocolate or caramel notes. Roasting temperatures vary from 350 degrees Fahrenheit, 175 degrees Celsius, for lighter roasts to over 500 degrees Fahrenheit, 260 degrees Celsius, for darker ones. Each roast brings out different characteristics, making every cup of black ivory coffee a truly exceptional experience. Let's take a few moments to explore several methods that significantly influence flavor and quality. Dry method. This traditional technique, also known as the natural method, involves sun-drying whole coffee cherries. It enhances sweetness and fruity flavors, requiring minimal equipment. Washed process. In contrast, the washed method removes the cherry pulp before fermentation in water. This results in a cleaner taste with bright acidity, favored in specialty coffees. Semi-wet or honey method. This method combines aspects of both dry and wet processing, where some pulp remains during drying, enhancing sweetness and body. In Brazil, coffee beans thrive during the wet season and are dried in the winter months, highlighting the importance of seasonal cycles in coffee production. As we conclude up our exploration of coffee production, we hope you've gained insight into how this beloved drink is cultivated, from Brazil's natural drying methods to Asia's innovative animal-assisted techniques. Whether you enjoy a cup made from hand-picked cherries or one processed through unique animal interactions, every sip tells a story of dedication and creativity. Thanks for tuning in on this caffeinated adventure today. Like, comment, and subscribe for more about the cool things in our world.